It's the last of a dying breed, the Little Red Schoolhouse in Crown King. We've got all this and more as Arizona Highways starts now.
Hi everyone, I'm Robin Sewell. If you're a fan of our show, you know that you can count on us to show you Arizona's great landscapes and landmarks. But we also love to drive off the beaten path where there are so many surprises. So today, we took a ride along Interstate 17 near Bumblebee to the town of Crown King, where old mining relics stand alongside cafes, cabins, and saloons. To make a long story short, this town has character.
Now, to get to this town with character, we had to leave our beloved RV. There's no way she could make the road trip. There are two ways to get to Crown King. You can take the back road through Lake Pleasant, in which case you'd better have the stomach and steel radials for it. Or you can take the smoother, graded road off the I-17 at exit 248. My crew, ever in search of creature comforts, chose the road more easily traveled and the one with the beautiful landscapes. And so we set out. After what seems like hours, but in fact is only about 40 minutes, we get to a town called Cleator. One general store, one bar, population 7. We drive on, and then it happens. We cross one more one-lane bridge, and the dusty road gives way to a glorious pine-scented air, and trees and sky are suddenly there.
It's a surprising change. People don't expect that. They'll be driving up and they'll say, oh, does this ever end? And then you come to that bridge, which is known actually as the Magic Bridge. It's the tree line, frequently the snow line. You cross the bridge and it's a totally different atmosphere and climate even. It's really surprising. Welcome to Crown King, and I'm glad you're here.
The weight of the journey floats away among the treetops and clouds. And a small main street with a general store, curio shop, and saloon and cafe appear like a hometown mirage.
Crown King actually began in the late 1800s as a mining town. There are a lot of mines, and gold and silver. They took out millions of dollars worth here. And then that kind of faded out in the early 1920s.
Margaret Henningsen is a member of the town's historical society.
There actually were thousands of people that lived here. About 2 miles down the road, towards Prescott, there was a city, Bradshaw City, that had supposedly a population of about 5,000 people. So this really was a booming area during the early 1900s and before that.
Booming town indeed. The mines in Crown King and others surrounding the town produced millions of dollars in gold and silver.
My great-grandfather came here about 1887, and he was actually a banker from Illinois, and he invested in many of the mining properties here, notably the Crown King mine, and he did very well at the mining business in the 1800s and early 1900s.
Tony Nelson is a proud native of Crown King.
When I was boy, like my first year in grade school here at the school, which I graduated from after 8 years, but it was 1946, and most of the mines were working through the World War II period and into, the late 40s.
These days, the lure of gold in the hills has been replaced by a prime real estate rush.
Now it's more of a tourist summer home type place.
One thing for year-round residents remains as constant as the cool mountain breezes, and that's the feeling of community.
You're just closer to nature, closer to God here. And folks that come here, it's a different lifestyle, obviously, than the valley is. It's laid back more. The weekends are busy, but the middle of the week, everybody's just sort of laid back a little bit better, and there's other things besides money. It's not a big money-making place, but it's better for your soul, that's for sure.
As my crew got off Interstate 17 to head to Crown King, they turned left at the exit. Now, if we had turned right, we would have taken a road that would lead us to the famous Bumblebee Ranch. It's a working dude ranch where city slickers come from all over the world to play cowboy. There, working ranch hands show guests how to properly shoe a horse. They also get lessons in roping and branding cattle as well. All the cowboy training helps visitors to accomplish the grand finale of their stay at the Bumblebee. And that's joining the real cowboys for an all-day cattle drive, designed to test their newly acquired cowpuncher skills. And that's your Arizona postcard from Bumblebee, Arizona.
When we come back, a trip to the Arizona Science Center, a place where no one ever utters the words, "Don't touch." Plus, we'll take a little trip to Douglas in southern Arizona for a look at some high-flying antics. Stay with us.
Arizona Highways is brought to you by APS, Arizona Lottery, Wells Fargo, and the Arizona Office of Tourism.
A subscription to Arizona Highways magazine gives you a virtual tour of the Grand Canyon State each month. You'll get 12 beautiful issues, 1 full year, and pay just $24. That's 50% off the cover price. Visit ArizonaHighways.com today to order.
Now that the Arizona Lottery has the pick 3 and made Fantasy 5 into pick 5, I've been on the hunt for lucky numbers. Birthdays, anniversaries, street addresses. They're fine for some people. But now that pick 5 has a rolling jackpot and the pick has even bigger prizes, I'm looking for an edge. They got their pick games. I got my lucky numeros. Got yours yet?
The pick 3 and the new pick 5. From your Arizona Lottery, we got your ticket.
Someday, a backyard. Someday, medical school. Someday, a home office.
Hi, huh?
Someday, a real vacation. Today, talk with a Wells Fargo banker and seize your someday.
Serving Arizona for more than 120 years and looking forward to 120 more. APS, the power to make it happen.
Arizona Highways is brought to you in part on Channel 12 by SCF Arizona.
The new Power Smart Choice is changing the way the Valley buys cars and trucks. Experience it right now at Power Ford North Scottsdale. This week only, get a new Ford F-150, just $13,945. And with the new Power Smart Choice, you'll see everything up front. Now you're in control. Go to Power Ford North Scottsdale on Frank Lloyd Wright Boulevard. This week only, get new F-150s, $13,945.
You just never know what those contestants are gonna say.
Yeah.
They're brave.
Once you've been shot at, this is easy.
And they're outrageous.
No harm in guessing. Wow, you have $50,000.
We've got a week full of surprises on Millionaire.
Weekdays at 4.
Hi, I'm Cindy DeBoer from Crown King, Arizona. Population 100. Salute! This is Quad Country, Robin, and we got one waiting for you.
Did you know that Arizona's rich mineral deposits run diagonally across the state in a belt that is 450 miles long and 70 miles wide? Minerals can be found from the vicinity of Kingman all the way down to Bisbee. The area is considered by many geologists to be one of the most unique and complicated mineral regions in the world.
Crowds, bright colors, even a wristband to get in. No, it's not Disneyland. You are at the Arizona Science Center.
What is that letter? T. It's ridiculous. Ever since I've been doing the Arizona highways, people are always coming up to me and asking me for tips on where to go. And now that I'm a mom, I'm always looking for places myself where I can take my daughter Milan. And the Science Center is a great place. I've never been here before. And it's wonderful for adults, for older kids, and even for babies as young as Milan, who's now 20 months old. Are you having a good time? Yes? You having fun? Yeah.
Fun is at the top of the list. But when you're here, you can't help but exercise your brain.
Our mission at the Arizona Science Center is to inspire, educate, and entertain people of all ages about science, and we do an awesome job of it.
Think about it. How often do you walk into a place and encourage your child to touch everything? For kids, this place is a gold mine.
We have a wealth of fun activities here at the Science Center. We have over 300 hands-on exhibits. We have an IMAX theater. We have a planetarium. And you can spend a whole day here and not see everything.
Adults, however, are not left out of the equation. Many displays will stop you right in your tracks.
I'm the brain. You are the brain. Push the buttons. Well, you know, when they say you are the brain, you know, I'm in a little trouble, aren't I? Clearly my brain's not functioning too well this morning. Okay, go. Okay, wait a minute, come on. All right, who can do this? All right, let me see you do it. What am I doing wrong?
You have to alternate them a little bit.
Adults said, we thought it was just a kid's place, and wow, we could spend our whole day here learning about things that we didn't quite get when we were in school. And so everybody has a great experience.
Ah, yes. For visitors, it doesn't take long to see the smile stirred up thanks to science.
It's just really fun, and like all the stuff that you get to try, and it's like learning stuff at the same time, but it's fun.
When you come here, you learn a whole bunch of stuff in a cool way.
We bring science in a way that's fun and entertaining, because when people learn about science in the classroom, it's all textbook. We bring the textbook alive when you come to the Arizona Science Center.
Where's Mommy's nose? There. Is Mommy's nose as big as that? Yes? Oh, whoa!
The Science Center is also known for its traveling shows that come through every 3 to 6 months. Those shows alone are known to draw huge crowds. Of course, with lots of people and all that learning, there is bound to be a little healthy competition.
I want to know who you think is going to win this competition. Me? Theodore? Let's see yours. Come on. Whoa. How old are you, Theodore?
11.
11? I'm 12. So let's see, the 11-year-old or the 12-year-old? You ready to go? All right, we need to shake hands like a good competition. I'm exhausted.
What happened?
You got smoked, Robin.
I got smoked by an 11-year-old. All right, good man. That was good work.
Sparking curiosity and flexing a little brain power. Step inside these walls, and you just may step out with a new spin on science. Fast, furious, and some in free fall.
There's a vertical pull.
Welcome to Douglas and the Border to Border Air Show.
Listen to the sound of that engine. Close your eyes.
Travel Arizona for any stretch of time, and you know you don't have to wait very long for the excitement of aerobatics to reach the skies above.
Well, Arizona's got terrific weather, always, and terrific people.
We have seen some of the greatest air show pilots in the world, literally, today. The Peach Brothers are literally legendary in the air show industry. And Jim Pites and Hank Reichert that's flying the P-51 Mustang right now, just amazing people.
For air shows, it's not always about the craft. Imagine skydiving in. These guys did, with flags representing Mexico, Canada, and of course the United States. It's a chance to be wowed.
He is going to attempt, and I use the term attempt, to land that yellow airplane, the Jelly Belly airplane on top of that moving RV.
And a chance to see those toys up close like never before.
This is a Republic CB built in 1946 after the war by a company called Republic that built military fighter aircraft for World War II. And after the war, they built about 1,200 of these. It's a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun, and we named it Air Force Fun because that's what it's for. And landing on the water is just a terrific experience in addition to flying in general.
At this show, even the backdrop itself comes with its own. Did you know?
We're on the first international airport in the whole United States. Amelia Earhart and Eleanor Roosevelt came and dedicated it.
We call that the hammerhead turnaround.
I'm a real fan of the military aircraft, and so the P-51 is probably my favorite. Stealth fighter was pretty nice, too.
This is what Top Gun was like back in World War II.
So next time you hear an air show is traveling through our Arizona skyways, take a day and some time to look up. It's worth the view.
Coming up next on Arizona Highways Television, we'll visit a place straight out of a Norman Rockwell painting. Crown King's Little Red Schoolhouse is next.
For thousands of years, the Salt River flowed through what is now Central Phoenix. Its waters created a lush tree-lined corridor that was a haven for wildlife as well as some of the region's earliest human residents. In the early 20th century, dams were built to control flooding and store Salt River's precious water. The once beautiful river became an ugly scar across the city's middle as the dry riverbed filled with junkyards and landfills. Over the past 5 years, the City of Phoenix and the Army Corps of Engineers have been working to return a 5-mile-long stretch of the Salt River to its pristine beauty through the Rio Salada project. They have cleaned up the river bottom and are replanting the banks with mesquite, cottonwood, willow, and other native plants. A 10-mile-long trail meanders through the river park. When Rio Salada Park opens to the public in November 2006, it will once again make Phoenix's Salt River a beautiful haven for generations of Valley residents. This moment in Arizona history is brought to you by APS, providing Arizonans with reliable electricity since 1886.
A subscription to Arizona Highways magazine gives you a virtual tour of the Grand Canyon State each month. You'll get 12 beautiful issues, 1 full year, and pay just $24. That's 50% off the cover price. Visit ArizonaHighways.com today to order.
Someday,
hi, hon.
A real home office. Today, a Wells Fargo home equity account can help you make the most of your home.
The sale you've been waiting for is here. It's Mattress Firm's Memorial Day sale. We're closing out our best brands at up to 67% off, like our exclusive Simmons Beauty Rest Pillow Top, now only $5.99, plus 0 interest till 2010, even on the latest in Tempur-Pedic technology. The wait is over. Now at Mattress Firm's Memorial Day sales event.
I feel good now.
Someday, a life of passion will be just another day in the life of you. When you're home at Trilogy, every single day is someday. Welcome home to resort living in 2 of the Valley's most coveted locations, where all the luxuries you'd expect are nothing short of unexpected. Trilogy at Vistancia and Trilogy at Power Ranch. See them for yourself someday and be blown away. That's today, of course.
Enrique Iglesias is making only 1 daytime appearance, and he's on Ellen. And another exclusive, watch an entire scene from the new Harry Potter movie, next Ellen.
Monday at 3 on Channel 12.
Did you know that during a single rainfall, a saguaro has the ability to drink up to 200 gallons of water? That's enough to last the cactus for a whole year.
The Little Red Schoolhouse. It's alive and well and thriving in Crown King.
That is our school.
built in 1917. This year we have about, I think, 5 students. Kindergarten through 8th grade is what it covers. The second classroom was added on in about 1987, and it also houses our town library.
Crown King's Little School That Could is the last of a dying breed. In fact, there are just a handful of schools in Arizona like this one with fewer than 20 students. Inside, the classroom is quiet. The children here only have to go to school 4 days a week. 3-day weekends are the norm here. So today, the children are content to play on their dirt road Main Street, not afraid of traffic or stranger danger. They know everyone, and everyone knows them by name. School in Crown King is idyllic, even though it's rural. But it's more than just reading, writing, and arithmetic. It's computers and the internet, and the chance for every child of Crown King to go on to become a crown jewel in the world.
Coming up, we'll take a look at what's ahead for next week on Arizona Highways Television. But right now, it's time for a little trivia. What famous Arizona politician said, quote, "A government big enough to give you everything you want is a government big enough to take from you everything you have"? The answer? Coming up next.
Closed captioning sponsored by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona.
Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona has high deductible plans that can be paired with a health savings account. Call us or your broker today.
Someday, a backyard. Someday, medical school. Someday, a home office.
Hi, hon.
Someday, a real vacation. Today, talk with a Wells Fargo banker and seize your someday.
I thought that was awful.
What was that?
You're very bizarre, and I just love you.
This is what the show is about.
Last year's summer hit is back. America's Got Talent returns Tuesday, June 5th on NBC.
Arizona has always attracted independent people who carve out their own path.
Hello, I'm Sean Mansky, Safety and Risk Manager for Kovac Construction. My projects are most efficient when my employees feel safe and confident on the job.
SCF Arizona is the largest workers' compensation insurer in the state.
SCF Arizona's safety training and support helps keep us safe. And if we ever need help, they're on it right away.
We don't cover property or possessions, just people. SCF Arizona, at work for you.
If you've ever dreamed of resort living in the Southeast Valley, now's your final chance to make it come true. Trilogy at Power Ranch is the last premier resort community in the Southeast Valley's most coveted location. And we're closing it out right now. Luckily for you, we've saved some of the best home sites for last. So don't miss this chance to make Trilogy at Power Ranch your reality. Tour today before it all goes back to being just a dream.
A Valley HOA meeting turns deadly.
He yelled, "He's got a gun," and started firing it down at the board members.
Now, how to keep disputes from spiraling out of control. Monday on 12 News at 10.
Who said a government big enough to give you everything you want is a government big enough to take from you everything you have? It was none other than the Arizona politician who first put Arizona on the political map, Barry Goldwater. Make sure you stay tuned for next week's Arizona Highways Television. Robin and the crew are in search of the thing. Plus, we'll go below the southern Arizona desert to explore the Colossal Cave. All that and more next week on Arizona Highways.
We hope you enjoyed our trip off the beaten path to the town of Crown King for a different kind of Arizona Highways adventure. Thanks everyone so much for joining us. I'm Robin Sewell, and we'll see you on the next Arizona Highways.
Looks like if you ran out of gas, that's the only reason he's down. He's out. He's out. He's out. And we have that show.
Arizona Highways RV provided by Earnhardt RV. Hotel accommodations provided by the Hotel Valley Ho and the Gadsden Hotel.
If you'd like to learn more about our show or buy a DVD, visit our website at azhighwaystv.com or give us a call at 602-952-7399. And to plan your next Arizona trip, go to arizonaguide.com, the website of the Arizona Office of Tourism. You'll find events, attractions, and accommodations throughout the state. Arizona Highways is brought to you by APS, Arizona Lottery, Wells Fargo, and the Arizona Office of Tourism.
Good show.
No matter where you buy your gas, it can be a painful experience or a delightfully rare occurrence. It's all in the choice of car you drive. Honda, the most fuel-efficient auto company in America. Lease a 2007 Honda Accord for $199 a month for well-qualified customers.
More than a world of time. 2011. Pays 0 interest till 2011. 3 big days this weekend at More Furniture for Less. Make no down payment and pays 0 interest till 2011. Today, tonight, and tomorrow. This weekend at More Furniture for Less.
There's a time for us to let go. There's a time for holding on. This is the time of our life. Oh, this is the time.
Now pick any combination of 5 Arby's favorites for $5.95 every day. Like the Arby's Melt, curly fries, and a Jamocha Shake. An everyday deal so great, it'll have you saying, I'm thinking Arby's.
Fulton Homes. You're proud to own. We're proud to build.
Ashley Furniture Home Store's Memorial Day event is on now. Purchase your furniture today and pay no interest till June 2012. Or 1 year no interest and pay no sales tax. Ashley Furniture Home Store. You're gonna love this Memorial Day event.
It's the return of America's Got Talent. Tuesday, June 5th on NBC.
The man accused of the murder goes to court.
I just grabbed the knife out of his hand and I stabbed him in the side, and I stabbed him again.
A respected therapist was dead, his wife accused, and ready to unleash a sordid secret buried in the past.